Well, it's Brian Conley on camera.
It's Saturday night. It's party time. The one good thing in my life has gone away. I don't know why. She's gone away. I don't know where. Somewhere I can't follow her. The one good thing didn't stay too long. My back was turned and she was gone. Good thing, where have you gone? Good thing, you've been gone too long. People say she's doing fine. Mutual friends I see sometimes. That's not what I want to hear. I wanna hear she wants me near. Good thing, where have you gone? Good thing, you've been gone too long. Then one day she came back. I was so happy I didn't ask. Morning came into my room, caught me dreaming like a fool. Good thing, where have you gone? Good thing, you've been gone too long. Good thing. It's Saturday night. All right. And tonight on the show, we've got Conley's Carberry Quiz with Jade. We have got Tony Chapek. We have got Chaz and Dave. And our special guest tonight, Michael Bolton. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to use your imagination. I want you to imagine that I'm funny. Because, I don't feel too good tonight. I had 10 pints last night, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. It's the last time I drink Bacardi. Because I tried to give up, you know, the booze. I gave up smoking. You know what I've done? I used those patches. I put them over my eyes so I couldn't see my face. But what I used to hate when I was smoking, you always get a non-smoker walk up to you, you know, when you're having a cigarette, they always walk up, they go, I always say, cool, blimey, you're lucky you don't smoke. I smoke 40 fags a day, I don't cough like that, what's up with you? But what I used to hate was when I was in a restaurant having a fag and someone used to come and sit next to me, start eating food. I mean, you know, there's manners on site. I was like, get that food out of my face, I'm trying to have a fag here, what's happening? So I had to give up smoking. I went to the doctor's, I had to take off all my clothes. I was standing in front of him completely naked. He said to me, well, madam. I said, it's Mr. Conley. He said, does it burn when you pass water? I said, I don't know, I've never tried to light it. You see, you can't trust these doctors. I mean, I read in the paper that this woman was having a baby and her husband, he couldn't get to the hospital, so he rang up. He said, hello, it's Mr. Smith here. What's the news? She said, you've got twins, but ring back in an hour. Rang back in an hour. He said, yeah, Mr. Smith here again. She said, you've got triplets, but ring back in another hour. He couldn't believe it. Rang back in an hour. She said, you've got quads, but ring back in another hour. So he was so nervous the last time, he got his wires, you know, his lines confused, and instead of ringing the hospital, he rang up Lord's Cricket Ground. He said, hello, Mr. Smith here, what's the news? He said, they're all out. And the last one's a duck. Are you a dentist?
Yes.
Well, how much is it to have a wisdom tooth taken out?
That'll be about £250, sir.
£250? How does that work out, then?
Well, there's £50 for the receptionist, £50 for the nurse, £50 for the anaesthetist, and £100 for me.
250 quid just for one tooth? Like, I mean, I don't need a receptionist. She's not going to pull the tooth out, is she? I mean, and what about blood? Is there much blood?
Oh, buckets of it, all running everywhere.
Yeah, don't bother me, so we can forget the nurse. And what about pain? Is there a lot of pain?
Oh, yes, plenty. I have to crush the tooth.
Yeah, that's all right, yeah.
Drill through the nerve.
Yeah, no problem.
Tear the teeth from the gum.
No sweat.
Gouge out the roots.
Oh, you'll gouge it out. I love it. Big gouging.
And then there's the stitches. It's agony.
No, that don't bother me. So we can get rid of the anaesthetist, and I'll tell you what, I'll give you 50 quid, cash in your hand, if you do it by yourself.
Well, times are hard. All right, I'll do it.
Great. Could you book the wife in next Thursday? How you getting on?
How does it go again, Fingers?
Come here, look. I've told you before, it's 2 to the left, 3 to the right, 2 to the left again.
2 to the left, 3 to the right, and 2 to the left again.
Great. You got it?
Yeah.
Good.
Let's do it.
And... Now then, Miss Eager, your agent speaks very highly of you. You have a lot of acting experience, so tell me, why do you want to be a Bond girl?
I think I could bring a lot to the part.
Yes, well, you do realise there's a lot of competition for the role.
Yes, I do.
So what are you going to do that, well, that I haven't seen before?
I'll do anything.
Really?
Really?
Well, I'll just sit here and let you carry on.
I'd do anything for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage my first guest, Mr. Tony Chappie.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited to be here in London, England. My partner and I are going to perform some incredible magic. So right now, allow me to introduce my partner, the amazing Tony. Tony? Wake up! Wake up! He looks kind of familiar, doesn't he? Tony and I are going to do something extraordinary. Excuse me a minute. Tony, we're on television. Would you wake up? Tony. Wake up. Come on. We are going to perform some incredible magic.
I hate magic tricks.
All right, will you help me if I give you some of this cola?
Well, all right. But I don't want your germs, so pour it in here.
Okay, here you go. That enough for you? Ladies and gentlemen, the effects you're about to see tonight have never been attempted on television. Go ahead.
Yeah? It's your mother.
This will just take a sec. Give me the phone. Mom, how many times have I told you not to call me at work? Yes, I'll come visit.
Hi, Janet.
Yes, I'll bring flowers.
Goodbye.
Can I finish the show?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry about all that. Believe me, by the time you get to the magic, it will have been well worth your wait. What in the heck are you doing? do this show without you. What do you think of that? Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Tony's behavior tonight. I'll just have to finish the show without him. Now, the first trick I'm going to show you tonight was originally done by a famous magician of long ago. All Houdini used was an ordinary hanky. I feel kind of distracted. I don't know what is... Oh, what are you doing? You asked for it. Now just sit there quietly and watch the magic. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now perform Houdini's Haunted Handkerchief. And I'll begin by placing this ordinary hanky into my empty left hand.
That's a trick hanky.
It's not a trick hanky.
Oh, yeah? Well, let me see it then.
If you insist. See, it's not a trick hanky.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
I can't believe he did that. Now what are you doing?
I just wondered what would happen if I pushed rewind.
No! That does it. I'm gonna unplug you right now. Then I'll be back to finish the show. Excuse me.
What's picture in picture?
Now, where's that plug? Ow! Tony, you cut it out. You cut it out right now.
I'm warning you.
Oh, no. Oh, Tony. Please. Tony, please, don't.
The Amazing Adventures of Dangerous Brian.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You join us now live by satellite from a top-secret location somewhere in the heart of London.
Read all about it. Dangerous Brian to do dangerous bit, Trafalgar Square. Read all about it.
So, without further ado, let's meet the man himself, the man with all the dangerous bits, Dangerous Brian Conley.
Thank you, John. And it's wonderful to be here in this top-secret location.
Now, tell me, Brian, what is your dangerous bit this week?
Well, this week, John, for stars, it's standing here. But this week I shall be not Dangerous Brian, but the human fly.
Could this be your undoing? Fly! Undoing! It's a joke.
Don't worry, please, John. I'm trying not to look stupid here, all right? And just do the ad-libs I've written for you, OK? All right, carry on, John.
Now, Brian, is it not true that ever since your school days you were known affectionately by nickname as the human fly?
That is correct, John. Ever since I trod in a pile of doggy doo-doos.
Ever since.
Anyway, today, Dangerous Brian will attempt to climb Nelson's column.
Yes, but why Nelson's column?
Because it's there. There it is, there. To stand back, John, well, I attempt to make television history because tonight, Brian Conley will climb Nelson's column without the aid of a rope. And remember, kids, don't try this at home.
Could have had my eye out. tell me, Brian, what are you going to use?
I should be using these.
Well, this is about as dangerous as it gets. But tell me, Brian, all your millions of adoring dangerous fans, will you at any time resort to using S3E2?
You, John. I'm dangerous. Don't ever forget that. I can honestly say that I should not be using a stunt double.
Well, we're very pleased to hear about that, and may I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you, John.
And so, Brian Conley, as the human fly, will now climb, without the use of ropes, Nelson's column. And I think you'll agree with me, one of England's bravest, most famous sons. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a man who makes you proud to be British.
That's possibly one of the nicest things you've ever said to me.
I was talking about Nelson.
Thank you, Ryan. Bring on the stunt double.
Right. Take your time, it could get a bit windy when you get to the top.
Brian, I'm going to have to stop you now. You specifically said you wouldn't be using a stunt double.
John, don't make me laugh. Of course I won't be using a double. It looks nothing like me.
No, Brian. What about the dangerous fans? Well, they're not going to be very pleased about this.
Don't give me the John.
Oh, Brian!
All right, don't crowd me, Ben. Don't touch me, I'm dangerous. All right, get back. You want a photo? Yeah. All right, there, nice pose. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very dangerous Brian Conley.
We're on. Roll out. Yeah, we're on. Get out. All right, your players. In Frisbee, it was old mate, buddy pal, Larry the Loafer. And news of all your fave TV programmes. Larry's feeling very happy today because last night he went out with his new girlfriend. Yes, he went out with a little frog. And for all you kids who don't know what a picture of a little frog looks like, here it is. She... Now, I'm only kidding. Here it is. Here's a picture of Larry's new girlfriend, Betty the bullfrog. That's right. I reckon he scored last night. I reckon you scored, Larry. It's a puppy. No, I reckon he scored because today he kept saying, did it.
Nick.
Thank you, Blaine. Thank you, lovely day.
Nick, it's me, Tony Chapek.
Hey?
Can you get me out of here? I could be in here forever.
No. Don't get upset, Larry, because he's only a chappie. Now, children, mums and dads, boys and girls, it's time for Joker's Corner. And this is a joke. What's brown, lives in the park and picks his nose? The answer, of course, Bogey Bear. Bring out the Bradston. Hold it, what's going on there?
You've been drinking, sir, have you? Hey, was that a secret
Hold it,
handshake?
security, red alert, security, get rid of this, security, thank you.
Wait there, love. He tried to handcuff you. He told you to blow into that bag, and he told that little kid he was a Freemason. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, it must have been Mr. Bobby. But now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for poetry competition. That's right, children. This week's winner is John Thomas from Potter's Bar. And this poem is actually dedicated to my old mate, buddy pal, Larry here. Please, can you send me Larry? He's such a lovely puppet. My daddy is a window cleaner and wants him for his bucket. Love, love, love. It's a puppy! Shouldn't really pick on you, though, Larry, because today I've got a letter from the controller of BCTV. And they would like you to be the new mascot of Children's ITV. That's right, you're going to be a pin-up, starting from now. That is all from me and the old mate. stuck-up Larry the Loafer. After the break, we've got Chad and Dave, we've got our special guest Michael Bolton, and don't forget Conley's car boot quiz, with someone can walk away with over 1,000 pounds. Mr. Michael Bolton, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we're going out to Hunter Fun down to find two people to play Conley's car boot quiz. Over to you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Well, here I am in the bustling streets of London on this swelteringly hot day. Come here. All right, love.
Hello.
How are you? All right?
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Are you from America?
Yes.
Have you heard of the very famous comedian Brian Conley here in England?
No.
It's this brand new game where, you know, we sort of do your impressions and you've got to guess what they are. So I can do one for you now, all right? Just to test how good you are. Mr. Quizdow! And who's that?
Was it you?
No, no, it's normal wisdom. But anyway, look, so you wouldn't like to win £1,000?
I'd love to try.
All right, we'll just give him a little wave in the camera then. Tell them all that you'll see him back at the studio.
I'll see you back at the studio.
Would you like to play Conley's car boot quiz for £1,000?
No.
I love ones that get dirty quick. Okay, I'll ask you a few questions. Do you know who Bruce Forsyth is?
Yes.
Do you know who Cilla Black is?
Yes.
Do you know who Brian Conley is?
Yes.
Who is he?
He's supposed to be a comedian.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, thanks. Anyway, tell him that you'll see him in the studio a little bit later on, so give him a wave.
See you in the studios?
With Conley's car boot quiz.
With Conley's car boot quiz.
That's right. Welcome to Conley's car boot quiz. You know who your compere is. But I couldn't do it, make no mistake, without the help of my mate Jake, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Jake, we all know you're from the future, and we've had thousands of letters. In fact, so this one flooded in, and they all want to know, I mean, what's going to happen in the future, Jake?
What year?
Well, say the year 2094.
Okay. In the year 2094, the official opening of the Channel Tunnel is postponed until Christmas.
Jake's got the voices, I've got the cash. Let's meet the partners who are going to have a bash. We have got Linda and we have got Mohammed. All right. Leave it. Right, first up, Linda, how are you? All right,
I'm fine, thank you.
You got the Duracell, the copper-coloured tub.
Yeah, thanks.
So, Linda, what do you do for a living?
I work as a recruitment consultant in the computer industry.
Oh, Jake, you hear that? Have you had any problems with your floppy disk?
Not many.
No, all right then. Linda, lovely to meet you. Give a round of applause to Linda. And we've got Mohammed here. How are you, Mohammed?
Very well, thank you.
Now, I know you've got an Indian restaurant.
That's right.
Have you got any Argentinian food there? Because then you could have an argy-bargy. Now, beautiful Jake, our genial jester here has thousands of voices stored in his memory banks. We're going to ask Jake to raid the bank, select a star. Our punters have to guess who Jake's impersonating, then root in their boot and produce a property pertaining to the person. So, if Jake said, "You know what I mean, Harry?" It was good, though, wasn't it? Yeah. We will be looking for a boxing glove. See, Frank Bruno boxing glove, ridiculously simple, or as some might say...
Simply ridiculous.
First one back with the artifact is asked the question, fact or fib. If they get it right, I'm going to give them 50 quid. After 4 impressive impressions, our winner plays our in-game star word. But remember, audience, don't shout out. Okay, Jake, go through your memory banks. And select a star.
Sally, Sally, don't ever wander away from the alley and me.
Boys, Rudy Boot. Mohammed, you're the first one back.
All right.
Oh, yeah, you've got it in the end there, Linda. You're the first one. I've got to put this on, put this on. Yes, we've got to see it, Mohammed. That's it. Looking lovely. Yes. OK, who did Jake impersonate?
Gracie Fields.
Correct indeed. Here comes your style statement, fact or fib, for 50 quid. In 1972, Gracie Fields had a surprise #1 hit in Japan for 17 weeks with I've Got a Lovely Bunch of Coconuts. Fact or fib?
Fib.
Of course. You found a fib, it's 50 quid. Jake, raise the bank, select another star.
Yo, Adrian. Yeah. I once did Hamlet and Shakespeare. To be or not to be? What was the question?
There's Rudy Boo. Go on, gang. Rudy. Mohammed, you're the first one.
Mohammed.
You're always right, Libby. Just a little bit. Yeah, get this on. Well done. Okay. Yes, does he look lovely, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, here comes... Who did Jake impersonate?
Rocky, Sylvester Stallone.
Absolutely. Fact or fib, here we go. Is your question for 50 quid. Sylvester Stallone's first job in the movies was as the voice of one of the singing apes in Disney's Jungle Book.
Fib.
You found another fib, it's 50 quid! Jake, select another star.
Okay, this is a good one.
Well, you know you make me want to shout.
One is for his Rudy Boo. You keep on getting it right, Linda. Oh, dear. Tell you what, well done. You've got the correct artifact. OK, who did Jake impersonate?
Lulu.
Lulu. Here comes the star statement. Fact or fib for 50 quid. Lulu's real name was Tallulah, but she shortened it when she came into show business. Fact or fib for 50 quid.
Fib.
You found another fib. It's 50 quid. Woo! You're doing the business, Mohammed. Jake, play the back, select another star.
You know, after making me Terminator, I said to Bruce Willis, if I'm a sex machine, why can't I get spare parts? I'll be back. Hasta la vista, baby.
OK, partners, Rudy Boo. I don't believe it. Linda, you're always there. You're always there. OK, who did Jake impersonate?
Schwarzenegger.
Absolutely. Here we go. Fact or fib for 50 quid. In his first film, Hercules in New York, Arnold Schwarzenegger was renamed Arnold Strong. Fact or fib?
Fact.
You found a fact. Cop summoned that!
All right.
That's the end of our famous four. I think we know how well did they score.
Well, I think Mohammed did a clean sweep there.
I did indeed.
Yeah, we'll have to say
Unfortunately,
goodbye to Linda.
we've got to say goodbye to you. Linda, you're allowed to take this lot home with you.
Thank you.
Well done indeed, and put that in your pocket. All right, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Linda. Okay, Mohammed, you're through to our end round star word. Now, I'm going to give you a celebrity's name like Frank Bruno. You have to find the star word. In that case, it's glove. You have 1 minute to complete this round. For every correct answer, we're going to give you... Look at him. We're going to give you £100. Now, we're going to give you the first star statement, which is glove. After I say Frank Bruno, you say glove. The clock will start. Here we go. Frank Bruno.
Glove.
Gracie Fields.
Scarf.
Yeah, a little bit more. Come on. Where did she used to live? She used to live abroad.
America?
No, it was like a car, so it's Ford. Well, you know, it's...
Capri.
Oh, well, Sylvester Stallone.
Rocky.
Yeah, one of his films. Yeah, one just got. Yeah, I'm hanging on.
Cliffhanger.
There. All right, Lulu.
Scottish.
Yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Muscle Man. Bodybuilder.
Yeah, Judy Garland.
Yellow Brick Road.
We're over the...
Rainbow.
All right, Sting.
School teacher.
Nick.
Police.
Yeah, Liza Minnelli. Welcome et bienvenue.
Cabaret.
Oh, well, Vivian Lee.
Gone with the Wind.
Yes.
Red Butler.
What was
that? Scotland Horror.
Larry Hagman.
J.R. Dallas.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's done awfully well. Give me cheers, Mohammed. Check how well did he score?
He got 9 for a total of £900.
£900, ladies and gentlemen. Wait for it, making a grand total of £1,100. We're going to that Indian restaurant. Mohammed, ladies and gentlemen. I can do about my old mate here, Jacob.
See you, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chad Dave. All their legs. Just come down the old apples and pears there. I don't care. Got the old pie master lick of their wee. Oh, yeah. Whoa. I don't care. Sorry, lads.
Have you finished?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
All these girls have made us happy. Of that there is no doubt. But there's one thing they've all got in common is that they've all blown us out.
Go, Mickey. Yes, they have. Well, I went out with an architect who had designs on me.
And once I loved a lifeboat girl who left me all at sea.
A short brush with a dental nurse turned out a right dead loss. We climb into the back seat and she give my teeth a floss.
And the girl who worked in that west showed some interest in my checks. And being quite responsible, took me in the safe for sex.
In the safe for sex?
But the girl who worked for British Rail, we made a wedding date. She wore a dress of pure white silk, but the train was 2 hours late.
All these girls have made us happy. Of that there is no doubt. But there's one thing they've all got in common is that they've all blown us out.
Good, Jen. Well, I took out a librarian. I kept her out for weeks.
And the greengrocer I dated, she kept going on for leaks.
I hoped that with a stewardess my love life would take off. I thought I'd done my duty free, but it didn't seem enough.
I went out with a nutritionist. I tell you how that feels. We made love 3 times daily, especially after meals.
The girl who worked at Marks and Sparks wouldn't let me try it on, so I took her back and changed her and I've got another one.
All these girls have made us happy. Of that there is no doubt. But there's one thing they've all got in common is that they've all blown us out. Oh, yes, there's one thing they've all got in common is that they've all blown us out.
Champion time, ladies and gentlemen. And Mickey.
How would you like to win £1,000 on Conley's car boot quiz?
You know, you used to go out with my niece.
Julie? Oh, Julie?
Yeah, my niece.
No. Oh, really? Did I?
Yes, you did.
What does she look like?
She's lovely.
Oh, really?
And what's more, you made her pregnant. You did?
No, I didn't really, did I? Yeah?
And that was the last she ever heard you.
Oh, well, it's nice to see you. OK, don't worry about the game.
Good night.